Our guest had just flown in from America, and as we walked up that field, a tiny breeze was riffling through the hay. It was time for questions and time for answers. Don McLean, there's an abiding memory that I have of you in Siamsa Cois Laoi, small figure on the stage, at the back of the stand, thousands and thousands, very isolated. It's a lonely business.
Well, I've seen artists on stage, 10, 20 people on stage who were so mechanical that I felt that it was not fun to hear them. And I've seen one or two people on the stage who were really into what they were doing, and between them and the audience there was the distance between the footlights is cut down considerably. So I would say it is isolated, but at the same time, the idea of the show is to communicate with all those people, so there was a communal feeling there, a warm feeling, That's the thing you want to get. I don't do a set, where every night I just churn this thing out. I mean, I have a whole bunch of songs that I like to do, and in certain instances, there are certain songs I have to do, because they're the hits I've had, and then there are songs I've had in other countries that are just been hits in those countries, such as the Mountains of Mourne here, and Every Day in England, and others that I've had in different countries.
Mary, this land, a wonderful sight. People here working by day and by night. They don't sow potatoes nor barley nor wheat, but there's gangs of them digging for gold in the street. At least when I asked them, that's what I was told. So I just took a hand at this digging for gold. But for all that I found there, I might as well be in the place where the dark morn sweeps down to the sea. Let me play a little now. That when writing, I wish you expressed as to how the fine ladies in London were dressed. Well, if you'll believe me when asked to a ball, they don't wear no tops on their dresses at all. Oh, I've seen them myself, and you could not tell that if they were bound for a ball or a bath. Don't be starting them fashions now, Mary McCree, in the place where the dark morn sweeps down.
So the Mountains of Mourne was just a song that was so beautiful, and it was a story. In a way, it was sad, and especially the last verse about Denny McLaren, because here he was so far away from this beautiful place, and with all his great power, even though he could stop traffic with a wave of his hand, he was still a man without a country. And I thought that was very beautiful. I was moved when I heard it, and I decided I wanted to sing it. I had no idea it was such a famous song in Ireland.
You remember young Denny McLaren, of course. Well, he's over here with the rest of the force. I saw him one day as he stood on the strand, stopped all the traffic with a wave of his hand. And as we were chatting of days that are gone, the whole town of London stood there to look on. But for all his great powers, he's wishful like me to be back where the dark morn sweeps down.
Don McLean uses a very far-flung talent, folk, traditional and ballad. I wonder which are the abiding influences?
Well, I cut across a lot of boundaries. I like country and western music. I like blues. I like pop music. I like romantic music. So I could go from listening to Doc Watson to hearing Frank Sinatra. Or I could go from listening to Nat King Cole to Pete Seeger or Josh White or some folk artists that I like. I like a variety of different kinds of individual songs too that might not come from any particular place. I know about 3,000 or 4,000 songs. I think I calculated at one point.
And I got a couple here that you might know real good. I'll sing 3 or 4 in a row, and if you want to sing along with them, let's go ahead. You're all such good singers. And happy people. And I always like to come back to Ireland. And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know. I guess they understand, yeah, how lonely life has been. But life began again the day you took my hand. Yes, I know how loveless life can be. The shadows follow me, and the night won't set me free. Don't let evening get me down. Now that you're around me. Start to pop again. Look at this. And I love you so. People ask me how I've lived till now. I tell them I don't know.